Alrighty guys, we are back at it. We defended the two coalitions. We have held on to Sicily. We are integrating it into our glorious nation now. We have a few more provinces that we need to integrate and keep going up with our stuff. Naples is pissed at us again and might be having another coalition. But if we can hold them off, we can, maybe get a little bit more. Let's try to make these subjects a little bit loyal. We'll support some military right there, and hopefully they'll become a little bit loyal towards us. That way they come and help us. We could write our slave laws, which we do have slave markets, so the slave law actually probably is worth considering here for now. Slave conversion. So this kind of just allows them to have a religion, but we don't really have that many. They eat more, they're not very happy. Or we can force them to convert, but we don't really have that many. I don't even think we don't really have a slave population, so there isn't much need for that right now. We're about to get professional armies, which is good. We're still researching the other stuff, so there's no real reason to go for that. None of our people can marry. We might be able to marry, yeah. There are no royals in the area. I have 16 children, so, yeah, that's kinda problematic a little bit. We are, for the most part, they are married, which is good, but, marry noble. There's only old nobles for them to marry, so that kind of sucks. So I'm sure if royal marriages arrive and stuff, we'll be able to do that. We're currently annexing Zeb. We're currently growing our naval forces to a very good level. And then obviously we can call it jihad. We can do a pilgrimage. Pilgrimage doesn't really do much. Change the main school. We don't need to do that. So the only thing we'd maybe consider is calling a jihad, but jihading Naples. If they actually raise an early coalition towards us, then we'll consider jihading Naples, but for now, I don't think we need to. Alright, let's get 3 more heavy gunships going, and let's start cranking. We're building stuff. Our economy is growing. We're honestly just kind of investing in the capital, trying to get this land going. Once we get this land going, we will be cooking. So we're just letting the months pass. We're gonna get max stability. We're gonna get max economy. We're gonna get some more boats. With naval presence comes power, and with that power, we're able to keep going. So our stability is about to cap out. Our naval presence is about to cap out. Like, these navies, Naples Navy is just insane. So we just want to be careful fighting with them, doing anything with them. Let's lower it here. October of 1404. Not much cooking. We'll get a marketplace going here. More spinners guilds. And spinner guilds are the best use for us, so we just keep cranking those out, keep making that money. As you see money go up, we become more wealthy and prosperous. That is bad news. Our diplomats were exposed, so we need more people here for sure. We have the marketplaces, we have libraries. What do we got here? We need 2 more marketplaces there. Marketplaces facilitate trade. Trade, obviously, very, very good. We could save for a city here. That would not be a bad idea, but our control here is just so low right now. It makes it a bit hard to really build this area up. And I don't think we own... Yeah. So we don't own the... Oh, no, we do actually own the Oh, no, we need that. We need that area right there from Algiers. So, Morocco needs to give us that before we can do much. But our Navy is going to be great. Our Navy is going to make us powerful, and our Navy is going to hopefully help us be able to do it. So we have unmarried children. There you go. Bam. Royal marriage. Easy peasy. Always good to keep having our people get married, try to find new people, and so on. So we're going to keep doing that. Our market in Carthage is absolutely booming. We have a maritime presence of 10%, which is very good. We look at our control. Obviously, we want more control in these areas. Over here, we definitely need to start working on something over here. I don't think it's integrated is the problem, so we don't have much control, but the interior of our nation would be good to build up, but literally all of our cities are just on the edges, so it's not really much we can do with that. Let's see if they'll become a vassal. So they need to be a little bit more friendly with us to become our vassal, but that's okay. So we're building up these boats. Let's build 3 more, and we will be happy. So let's just crank out 3 more ships right here. Perfect. And we'll have 9 heavy battleships to defend our coastline, establish a naval presence. We can do the patrol from like here all the way to here. Feature, which will be very beneficial. And then obviously, if we don't need a patrol, we can bring it in and blast. Our country has reached max stability. We have all of these unmarried children that need to hopefully find husbands. I'm actually going to do Tellus just so we can hopefully make, yes, perfect. They like that. Now that we've done a royal marriage to them, we can change them to a vassal, vassalize them, and then we can focus on this country right here, which will be the last one that we need to vassalize. Then we will have the entire nation of Carthage under our glorious rule, and with it we'll have to keep hopefully spreading our nation and make stuff. We have some Sicilian patriots that are gonna rebel over here that we'll have to handle pretty soon, but we're going to be able to integrate this, I believe, before we have to deal with their rebellion, which we could quell quite quickly. They wouldn't have much. Ask money can be used here. Morocco. Let's go. See, Morocco's going to make us rich. We're just going to keep asking Morocco for money. And with Moroccan money, we're just going to buy more buildings that give us more money, more control. I want to invest in these cities. Madrasas are very good. There's really no reason not to build these buildings. It helps your people, helps your prosperity, helps your growth. This place here, we would like to build more stuff. What we need is to get some people here to invest in actual prosperity and stuff, but libraries and madrasas are pretty good for us here. We'll check to see anywhere else that can have a library. Of course, we build a library. The more libraries you have, the more educated your people are. The more educated your people are, the more stuff you can have. I don't even know what that is or where we can build it here, but that is a decent building, I suppose. It gives your clergy max learning capabilities. We have max control. Yeah, we want a temple. Anywhere we can build a temple. Monastery, a madrasa. So we definitely want these. Oh my. We can build a lot of these. But they're definitely worth. We'll have to get more money and more doubloons going, but they absolutely help. And we're spending our money buying new stuff. That is not good. We do not like to lose money. Shipbuilding speed at 20%. We're building, we're cranking, we're moving. But we have max legitimacy. We have maximum stuff. We're gonna have to deal with these Sicilian patriots pretty soon while we develop our nation into something that can be loved. We'll grant privileges. We'll let you guys do stuff that you desire. Alright, so our tax... Oh, so we have maximum taxes for them, huh? So we have our maximum tax rate set for these people, which could be possible government laws and things. Because if we can tax them a little bit more with that tax, we can, you know, let's see what has restricted their taxing. So we have, we have a lot of the good stuff. I just don't know why we can't tax the crap out of them and make them unhappy. Nothing, yeah, very odd. That must be a new thing, because nothing is really stopping them from being taxed, but hopefully we get a new crown reform soon. We're getting the Phoenician stuff. We're getting a pound lock. We're getting, yeah, we're getting the good stuff pretty freaking quickly here. And we'll be able to go over into the other researches and, you know, really focus on getting these things with our government. This gives us art school, theater, etc. I mean, obviously, government reform is nice. A cabinet seat is nice. Crown power is nice. Just all those rules and laws are very beneficial to us. So, hopefully, we can just keep growing, keep establishing our nation, and not have to deal with any coalitions very soon. We're gonna have a Sicilian rebellion that we'll have to step on, but it is what it is. All in all, our people are happy, our people are prosperous, and our people are making good stuff. Our ladies can arrange a royal marriage, so we will go ahead and do that. We'll pick the youngest dude just for the healthiest marriage. Is Barca our... No, Barca is not. So tell us... Let us turn them into a vessel. We definitely want to do that. We don't have a diplomat, so let's spend a little bit of money on diplomacy real quick. You know, our coffers are looking pretty full, so we can spend some money on that. I don't know why my taxes are capped, though. Oh, we have disloyal subjects when we do that. Alright, so we'll spend a little bit on that. Bam, let's change you guys to a vassal. You get the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become vassalized by us. Rejoice. Rejoice for your vassalization. And now, we're looking really good, guys. The Solonate of Carthage is spreading as far and wide. The next thing is to take Naples. But Naples, you know, glory of Rome. Very hard. We're going to have to slowly blast them down and take what we can take and hope it works out. We got 8 boats here. With 8 boats, we're able to, you know, do some stuff, hopefully. We want to get madrasas built in all of these places. Very good with that. Libraries, I don't think we need to build libraries anywhere else. Scriptoriums we could invest in, but they're not really, like, that good. Like, it's good in our capital, but that's about it. Here they can build... Oh, I would build another lumber mill, but it isn't really going to do much. So fiber crop it is. We could build granaries as well. Granaries definitely help. Let's see if there's anything else we can build here. Yeah, we have that. Yeah, there's not really anything else in the capital we can build. We're like straight up maxed out on people and stuff. So let's look to these cities. That has 32,000. They have 21,000. They have 34 here. and Alcoan. So this place is actually the second biggest, and with its growth, that means it is the next one to really look to invest in. We'll go with paper making guilds and a tools guild there. Always good to get tools and stuff. We can't really build any of those. We could build a castle, which, you know, castles always help. Irrigation, so this allows population and growth to take place, so we always want to maximize irrigation when we have the money to do so. Let us put it here. Promote state religion and integration progress. Yes, we are integrating these nations already. So we need to integrate, and then we need to stop them from, we need to stop this rebellion. If Sicily rebels, that could be, a wee bit problematic, but we're gonna keep building that. We got prestige, we got the good stuff. We're taking over Zab pretty soon, which will be great for our country. We still have Morocco as our friends, and yeah. We get more sailors, more Phoenician. We cannot tolerate the heretics. That's fine. Let people have their religion. So I was wondering why my money went down, but it was because we have diplomatic spending. So, like, that's fine. We want to go towards the Renaissance. That will be very beneficial for us. Well, we'll definitely marry this one. We just gotta, you know, when you got 16 kids, you just gotta crank them out, you know? Marry them throughout all the land. Find some people. Do something with it. Alright, we're gonna leave our navy right there to establish naval presence, which is actually really, really good. So if we put our navy down here, we have like no control, and then we set our naval patrol vest. I believe it's like up here for commands. Patrol the seas. We want you to patrol from here. Bam. Alright, go do that, Navy. Now, apparently that should work, but they usually just end up sitting here at your main location because it says that that's the best spot for it. So I don't really understand the coding. Yeah, you guys can always get food. And you can always distribute food. I hate that that's just not the default setting. We'll pay them. We'll make them happy. Integrating all of Sicily is very nice. We can invite a religious figure. Yeah, we'll invite you. Make our nation a little more stable. Reduce the rebellions. I have unmarried children. Oh boy. Yeah. Balik of the... You can marry that. That dude, that's a powerful nation. He's your age too. Perfect. Bam. It's kind of crazy that the Ottomans are cranking. Holy, the Ottoman Empire is actually forming this game. Usually I don't see it form ever. They always just fight themselves, but it's pretty cool. And then obviously we want to do our very best to be friends with them since we're also Islamic. We're just kind of like, it's like Islam all the way from here, and then all of Catholicism. France and England are doing whatever they do. I actually have never seen, like, Scotland. What is Scotland, like, beat England in a war? That's kind of crazy. Scotland popping off. I actually kind of want to maybe... we can get them as cities later. There's no real purpose to that right now. Let's look at what can make us the most money. Lumber mills can make us the most money. We got 3,000 workers there. Might as well. Looks like we're a woodcut nation. So we invest in infrastructure. Essentially, that's what we're doing. We're just investing in our infrastructure. We're investing in making our... Oh, we can build an embassy. What does that do? Oh, I would love embassies in both of those locations. Okay, we're very pleased with Egypt. That is good. We like when Egypt is happy with us. We got a big navy. We're integrating some peoples. All is well here. We're going to have a pound lock canal. Then we're going to get an intrapot. We're going to get hulks. We're going to get diplomatic. Then we're going to go into the other place and start learning. Our average literacy is 15%. So, like, you know, at least some people can read, I guess. Nothing too crazy. We'd prefer it to be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. We're not very prestigious, which is something we want to work on. We want to definitely become more prestigious as a nation. Pound lock canals. Now let's get those puppies out anywhere we can get, I believe. Oh, is it here? No. I thought it was... We have trading offices. We have overseas trading offices. We want pound lock canals. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, one more. Sad. How much these puppies cost? 73. So we need a little bit more money to buy that pound lock canal. Bam. Alright, we're getting that pound lock canal out in the places we can build them, which gives us even more sailors. Arrange the nonsense. We ain't spending that money. Absolutely not. Alright, we have integrated all of our people. Can you stop? It would stop them, but... I think we're just better off integrating. We integrate that. Wait, so we integrated these places. I don't know why we have 0 control over here. Let us see if there's any roads we can build. A few roads ought to do the trick and help a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure why we can't build those up. We absolutely should be able to. My 16th son can't get married. Unfortunate. Oh. But I think my daughter can. Nope. Sad. Okay, so we want to see... That's our heir. So that guy is... We want to give them the best administrative education possible. Better administrative education leads to better prosperity. Then Sicily shouldn't rebel, but they might. Okay, they're founding a town there. That's good. Dang, we have no one to have a royal marriage with. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We want to have a royal marriage, but it doesn't look like we can right now. Then we have all of these places right here that are slowly building up, and yeah, we'd like for them to be a little bit better. We'll ignore them. We gotta invest in our legitimacy for a little bit, but it should be fine. How's our crown power looking? So we definitely want above 25% crown power, which is what we're gonna get very quickly the moment we can. So once legitimacy's back up, we're making money. Thirst for knowledge is complete. Sicily is, you know, it's doing things. But yeah, they're gonna rebel here, and then we will stop the Great Sicilian Rebellion. We'll put our boat there. It's just gonna, they'll just sit there. Whatever they come up with is, it'll be a pain in the butt at first, but we'll be able to get it done. Okay, we have some new nobles to marry. I believe, yeah, we'll probably go with the Carmenids. That's our best bets to royal marriage and secure a dynasty and lineage for our people. We're going to keep integrating. We're going to keep moving forward. Once we have Sicily integrated, that should stop a lot of their rebellious nature, but we're just going to prep for that. We don't really have army units or anything of that sort right now, but we will at some point. I'm just gonna start building all these buildings, start maxing out our capital. Our capital earns us the most wealth, so if there's buildings to be built at the capital, growth to be had at the capital, we're gonna grow the capital. It already has max control. It is spreading a locus of control throughout the land, which obviously more control means more stuff. This is going well as well, and then we want to get Algezir going too, but it's just like, even if, oh, okay, Sicily has declared its rebellion, so we don't need Morocco for this, but the Great Sicilian Rebellion is upon us right now, and with that we need to hopefully be able to defeat it. I think we'll be able to defeat it pretty easily, but they're definitely gonna, they have a lot, right? Like, the entire island is quite a lot, so hopefully we can take it over and not have to worry too much about it. We got 20,000 levies. We got 90 shipping boats. We'll crank that out real quick. Sicily has declared us their rival. Alright. How about this? We make you into one awesome boat, and we send your entire army over there. We can just go ahead and disband this unit. Oh my. Load them up. Send them over. Load them up. Send them over. So now we gotta absolutely provide food and distribute it. Provide food for the army. See, this is what fishing boats are OP for. We can use the fishing boats to send them lots of food and stuff. Destroy the Sicilian rebellion before it manifests into something uncontainable. We don't need to call Morocco into this. We'll conquer this army. Then we can conquer all the areas. Just like we thought, we would slaughter them. No big deal at all. As we know how to take Sicily pretty quickly. You just take the 4 Providence capitals and you kind of get the entire area. We will send these people over here. We will kill that boat. We love additional boats. We just gotta distribute food with that place. It's building masons. It's funny, actually losing that actually helped us a lot more than anything else. Then we need to take there. Then we need to march here. Oh, you can go through this. Okay, I like that. I didn't know that was a strait that you could go through. That'll be great to know for like we're gonna want to hold that. Like we'll put. We can put an army here and here, or navy here and here when we're fighting them, but we are conquering Sicily. We did not expect much rebellion from them at all, so luckily our army and navy could full on be sent to them, fight them, and take everything we wanted. So now we have 100%ed them, and the great Sicilian rebellion has come to an end. We will annex them in totality. We shall disband all levies, because we no longer need them. Disband naval levies. Disband army levies. And now we have only a few soldiers left to defend and grow and become more prosperous. So that is a good play. We got what we wanted, and now we are going to... Oh, right. We now need to finish integrating these areas. They were almost integrated, so as long as we're integrating them a little bit here, should not be too bad. So we can integrate them, we can get more land there, and keep making good stuff. So let us look at goods and see what we could build here. So the most profitability to build this good would add... Oh. Okay. Lumber. Okay, so we need to go RGO builder. Honestly, we're just gonna do this. Anywhere that has available workers, they get their RGOs up. It's literally our cities. Everywhere else, I mean, like we have some at other locations. We just need to sort by available people, honestly. RGOs give us that raw potential. So wait, wheat. Okay. Alright, let's invest. We're investing in our nation. We're building awesome stuff here. We have new cities that we can put parliament in. We have a good base there. What about here? We'll drop it down here in Babaya. Increase ties to neighbors. Fund farming estates. Yeah, let's fund it. Let's fund the crap out of that. Then we'll have 2 more places that we need to integrate. We have all this stuff. We're gonna just get professional armies very soon. And that's just simply because of that. Then the Renaissance will be able to embrace, but that'll cost some money. So professional armies will be nice, but we've gotten the banking tree down. So banking lets us trade, lets us get more money, and we'll be able to do that. We can take 5% for big money. Are you serious? Absolutely. Now let's take a look at the RGOs, see what we can do. We'll take even more money. And before it's over, we'll promise them something in return to make them happy. So as we can see, wait. Oh, did I mess that up? I think I messed it up. Whatever that was searching. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have plenty of stuff for all of the above. Alright, they really do not want us to be very happy with that at all. But it is no matter. I'm not sure where we could build these. It lets our clergy be happy, but it takes a lot of food. I'm not sure if I want those. Then we have these guilds to build. Let's see if there's... Okay, we're good on libraries. What about market? Maybe we just look at marketplace. We're about to get counting houses. Counting houses are really, really overpowered. Tax exemption. I guess you can have less taxes for 5 years. Find the worst offenders. We get more money, but then we have to invest it in stability. That's fine. We're about to get counting houses, and with counting houses, we'll be able to make a lot of good stuff here, so I am pleased with that. Then a Renaissance we'll be able to get as well. We need to fully stabilize our nation, and then we will be looking good. We have some rebels that want to maybe rebel, which we don't want rebels to rebel. And we acquired a lot of slaves from retaking Sicily over there. So all in all, we're looking good. Our tribes are insanely happy. We got a lot of people happy, but I want to tax the crap out of some people. We need to get that money up, you know? So these patriots are slowly on the rise, but it's not... Sure. You can feel antagonized if you so choose to. But Carthage is looking good. The city's looking good. We have all of these... we got wharfs, we got marketplaces. I guess we just build some spinner guilds. Spinner, tool... Invest in these cities around here is probably our best bet. So we want to, whatever gets their control up, whatever allows them to, you know, get more access to more things. Possible trade offices. Let's look into those, because those give maritime presence. So we can build trade. Okay, so trade offices we would build here, here, and here. Any of these places are good locations for trade offices, I believe. We got Morocco. I mean, we can build some in Egypt as well. We want Egypt to become our friend, so building overseas trade offices. Rise of the Turks. Oh my. Okay. Well, we like that guy. Let's try to, you know, let's send him some diplomats. You know, we already have some marriages going with them, but definitely a happy Ottoman Empire gives us a very happy life. And, you know, if you know anything about history, that empire gets pretty freaking big and gets quite problematic. So, it's nice. This is actually the first game that I'm not playing them, that I've actually seen them grow into something fantastic. So, I'm very pleased that whatever they were doing with the AI, they finally got it. Looks down. I want to say down pat, but you never know. So we're going to get a counting house, and then we're going to be able to really hammer down our government, build our institutions. We're just going to save money for counting houses and not really do much. Fast forward these years and be able to get some big growth, hopefully. So we got RGO employees getting to those locations. We'll just go ahead and ignore them. We can take an L on some money right now. It's fine. That's just because we're maxing our stability and legitimacy right now, so our money goes down a wee bit. But getting crown power to 25% will be awesome, and we'll be able to do that pretty good. We got big markets here. We got big, we just got big stuff going on. And voila, look at that. Legitimacy's back up. Stability should be back up pretty soon. And then we'll be raking in the money. And then we'll be able to get counting houses in nearly all the spots that we need. So, counting houses help a lot with money and making profit. And they also help with control, too. Counting houses give us a lot of control and allow us to build up quite the empire. So, we're going to continue getting this stuff built. We're going to continue growing. And Naples gave up on attacking us, so that's at least a positive. Zeb is almost going to be conquered. Our spies discover a good bureaucrat. Well, we don't need any more legitimacy, so we'll go with prestige, and we'll make our nation even more prestigious. So we just, once we unlock this, we will be able to move in and get the next stuff. So we're just waiting on a counting house. Then we shall buy, or you know what, since we're gonna buy Renaissance, we might as well just do it now and start building up our stability, so that way we do not have to really worry about much. And then we will put it on 3-speed while we do this. We obviously want a government reform. We want a cabinet seat. We want crown power. We want universities. We want rights of nobility. We want a max level for that. We want that for sure. That is a very good thing. Cultural capacity. We have plenty of cultures. We'll make the court cost less. Then what can we get over here? I guess invest in culture might be good. And national assemblies. National assemblies are actually pretty good. You know, let the people decide stuff. Art school help with culture. And theaters help with unrest. Happy people. When in doubt, entertain them out, you know. Then we can go with a cultural capacity, a diplomatic capacity. Allow us to get even more people doing even more things. Those trade houses are actually doing good since we put them there. It seems to be we're now trading with people in other locations as well. So we're very pleased to see that. Now we will level up our stability. Oh, we can ask of a country for money again. Morocco. Let's go, Morocco. Thank you for making us rich. Oh, my. Morocco is going to war with Castile. And they have called us into battle. Morocco calls it against Castile, Portugal, and Granada. Alright, well, we don't really have... They've always gone to war for us, so... I believe now is the time for us to go to war with them. And defend them, so... We will accept their offer, and the time for war has begun. So, I think this is a great stopping point before we mobilize our army and get after it. We build up our nation, we stop the great Sicilian rebellion, and we will now head over to defend Morocco, our greatest ally, against the Crown of Castile. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.